Georgia Republicans are calling Stacey Abrams a hypocrite for being unmasked in a photo with school kids during a visit for Black History Month. She's calling them shameful for using a Black History Month event to stage a false political attack and is just a distraction from their failures to protect people during the pandemic. But my question to this panel is, shouldn't she have read the room a little bit there? I'm a little bit shocked because Stacey Abrams, to me, is one of the most intelligent people in politics.
Brilliant.
And she kind of slipped up here. They took a picture of her with these kids without a mask, giving aid and the comfort to the other side. That's what she did.
She did.
And I'm surprised at her, to tell you the truth.
Well, it was an unforced error. Like, why do that?
Yeah.
Why give the right more ammunition? I mean, they always go after her anyway. And I think it was really hypocritical, actually. First, her statement. First of all, this has nothing to do with Black History Month. The point is that she was not wearing a mask when she is one of those proponents of mask mandates. And she said, I think, in her statement, her people said that she asked to, she removed it. She wore a mask to the school, but later removed it so she could be heard by students watching remotely and for the photos on the condition that everyone around her was wearing masks.
Yeah.
She should have worn a mask.
And
that's a lame excuse.
Yeah. This happened the same week that Eric Garcetti got caught taking pictures without a mask at SoFi Stadium in L.A. He was posing with Magic Johnson and other celebrities.
Right.
He claims that he holds his breath.
That's
when
so
he
ridiculous.
It's so stupid. It's the layers of excuse.
Yeah.
And you know, it also
That's funny.
We're seeing what's happening. I mean, we're seeing what's happening.
How long? For like 20 minutes?
I know.
Even Esther Williams couldn't do that underwater.
They better take that shot in one click. And you're seeing what's happening in London, where Boris Johnson is getting raked through the coals for having held a party at Downing Street when there was all sorts of measures all over the country. And so I think people really resent this idea of rules for thee, but not for rules, you know, for me, but not
but isn't it egregious that somebody like Abbott and DeSantis really saying, don't wear the mask, no mandates, no masks? That's much more destructive than one person slipping up.
I think we can have a separate conversation about whether we're changing to the time of whether we need those masks. But if someone says, I don't think we need them, and they believe that, I don't think that's more consistent, because she says we need them, and to come into a school where, by the way, if I went into a school and that was the going norm, I would go ahead and just put my mask on, even if I wasn't planning on it. Because you're around all these children and teachers, and there are rules for that. So I think that in her defense, she's better than that. Like, she knows better.
It's shocking because she's such a good strategist. Also, she's strategized.
She's probably mad that she
was an unforced error of the worst sort, because I don't know that I necessarily believe that politicians are role models anymore, but to many people she is, and you want better from your role model. Model with correct behavior.
She was also in a school with little children, right? Those kids looked
elementary school,
right? So, which is one of the groups that's the least vaccinated.
That part,
and so for that purpose in itself, you know, you've been so careful about your grandson.
I have.
How could she not be careful much more careful in a room full of such small children?
Yeah. All right. Well, I look forward to hearing what her response might be to all of this.
It's got to be better.
Yeah. We'll be right back. Okay.